Welcome to another session on Thoughts on Education. Today we have Mr. Ishbir Singh, who is the director of Gulzar Group of Institutes. Prior to that, he was associated with Chandigarh University for good 3.5 years. And before that, he was with Baddi University as the Associate Dean of Students. Welcome to the show, sir. We'll begin the interview. I have a couple
Thank you, Mr. Rohit.
Yes. I have a couple of questions for you that I'll be posing in front of you. So, first of all, sir, you've held key positions at educational institutes throughout your career. So, how do you keep yourself updated in a fast-changing environment, specifically in the education and the edtech ecosystem?
Rohitji, because these days we are into an education industry and not only education. Because customer satisfaction is the most important part and student is our client and customer. So keeping in mind the need of students, we keep on interacting with academicians throughout the country and abroad. We keep on having meetings of board of studies, academic council, and we keep on interacting with the people from industry wherein they help us and guide us how to counter the challenges and especially the new education policy that has come up. So that is helping us to adapt according to the fast changing environment, especially in the field of education and edtech ecosystem.
So primarily the corporate network that you have and the regulatory updates from the government that you are getting on a daily, on a regular basis. So through that you are keeping up the pace.
Yeah.
All right. Good to know. Moving on to the next question, sir. Being the director of the Gulzar University, what is your philosophy of leadership? How do you define your leadership style? How do you lead the crowd, the university and the students as a whole, also the faculty members?
Rohitji, we try to bridge the gap between the industry and academy, and we focus on industry-academy alliance. We inculcate practices among our students and faculty, especially starting from the TEDx talks to the white papers and newsletters of the industry, edX, and especially we go for the MOOCs platforms. We educate and train our faculty also on these kind of platforms like MOOCs, wherein SWAM, NPTEL and other portals are also covered. And we keep on conducting internal and external faculty development programs to educate our faculty so that because they are in direct contact with the students. So since our faculty is trained, having a good faculty and a good team helps us in training the students.
Right.
So on this philosophy, we work on train the trainers. So we train the teachers, we bring them in terms of skill development, we encourage them for skill development so that our students can come directly to a platform which we call student-friendly environment or hands-on experience platform here.
So basically through an all-round development of both the faculty members and the students, you create an environment where the university as a whole is uplifted.
Yes.
Right. So moving on to the next question, sir, what are the core values on which the university stands and what do you see your college's greatest strength if you would like to highlight?
Basically, as I told you that we believe in skill development program, we believe in encouraging problem solving approach. Keeping these in mind, we have designed our vision and mission statement. So our vision is to be the institute of choice for students, educationists and industry, focusing on overall development of students by pursuing excellence in education and provide an environment to them that stimulates passion and curiosity to learn and grow. So we believe on a mission that we should learn from the best practices continuously throughout the country and abroad. We should provide an academic, technical and industry platform to the students so that they can become readily employable after their graduation or post-graduation program. So we provide them different kind of avenues for skill development, soft skills, social, cultural and supporting engagements, and especially the quality education based on the merit basis.
All right.
So our core values are fair, ethical, student focus, humility, continuous learning, and responsibility.
And you're promoting students for extracurricular activities, clubs, and all of those things. And that's
Yes.
how you're growing the university as a whole.
Yeah.
Right. Don't you think that the curriculum that we follow should be a little more inclined towards practical approach to teaching, a little more inclusive with experiences and experiments rather than just textbook and grade-based evaluation? So, what are your thoughts on that? Is the curriculum apt for the colleges these days?
Yeah, you are right. Our curriculum needs a drastic change, and keeping that in mind, in addition to what our university prescribes us, we follow our own curriculum in terms of faculty development programs. We conduct alumni talks. We invite expert talks from industry and academia.
Okay.
To cover the gap in the curriculum, because curriculum involves, like these days, we are focusing more on artificial intelligence, machine learning, all the upcoming areas that have been marked even by AICT and National University of Singapore, whether it is artificial intelligence, data science, IoT, cybersecurity, robotics, blockchain, 3D printing, etc. Yes, this is the demand of the industry, and we need to incorporate these in curriculum so that each and every student is not deprived of such kind of exposure.
So you're currently updating and incorporating all these specified courses which are in a need, which is the need of the hour basically. What the industry requires, developing is for the students.
We take the help of academic council and board of studies in this.
All right.
Besides industry and student.
Right. So, like we have already discussed that the education sector is among the hardest hit by the pandemic. So, all of us are expecting a huge drop in the placement percentage and admissions as well. So, how the institute is coping up with that? What are your strategies to deal with the situation in the next 2 years or 3 years? Because it will take quite some time to get things back to the normal value or the normal status. So, what are your strategies as an institute, sir? Yes.
Rohitji, when this pandemic started, so we were not aware what this is and where we are going to land up.
Correct.
But then our honorable executive director, Mr. Gulzar Singh, came into the picture. We used to have daily online meetings, and he said, "Let's reinvent us, shake us and our team, and take to new heights." It was not easy. It was challenging, but he took the lead, and we were always standing with him. So we stood with him, and definitely thanks to the PTU, because PTU came in front in last 3 or 4 months and gave us a lot of opportunities and a lot of companies in terms of placements. So we could get support of PTU, and a lot of companies and big brands came for placements. And I'm fortunate enough to share that more than 117 students have been placed among all the branches, especially in engineering.
Okay, that's...
So it's not only our placement cell, it's the university support that came us, and that altogether changed our focus and mindset. And we would say this pandemic has come as an eye-opener for us. Whatever we could not even think, now we are using those opportunities, and we are leading with a success. And I would be very happy to share that we have been in news in terms of placements. And this, in terms of placements, yes, we have been very good. And in terms of admissions, pretty good. And we could encash this opportunity, yeah, thanks to all our team.
Right. So you have followed guidelines from the university, and accordingly have adapted to things.
Yeah.
Right. And 175 is a huge number, I think. Congratulations on that.
Yeah. Thank you.
Right. So moving on to the next question, what do you think your roles and responsibilities for the university students are, both on a professional and a personal level?
Well, if I think as a personal level, I was a student, say 20 years back, and we were quite serious in our soft skills. There was never an active training and placement office or any admission cell. So being a student, we used to get admissions in government colleges. We used to score ranks, and then we used to prepare ourselves in terms of soft skills. Yeah, in technical skills, our faculty used to help us.
Okay.
And they used to train us because they were also well qualified. But as a person, if I think I wanted to be placed in a good company with good ethics, good professional ethics. And as a professional, if I see, so we are trying to incorporate the industry connect and industry knowledge, not only in terms of certifications or white papers or talks. We are trying to implement them in project-based learning.
Okay.
We are using different kind of labs, like learn and apply is one of the concept we introduced this year. We are organizing different kind of induction programs with a focused approach. And then definitely trainings and internships play a big role in developing professionals.
Definitely. Yes. So primarily through industry connects, you're coping up with the placements as well as developing these skills for the students.
Yeah.
Right. So moving on to the next question, what I feel that there is a huge gap between students and teachers, especially in college. How exactly do you try to bridge that gap and try to be more accessible to students, be more transparent, have one-on-one face-to-face conversations? Because even myself, I have encountered the same problem during my college days. There was a gap between the faculty member and students. We could only discuss academics, and we were not so open with the professors. So how do you think we can bridge this gap and be more transparent and open?
Yeah, Rohitji, we not only go for faculty development programs in terms of teaching pedagogy, we train our teachers in terms of faculty development programs regarding innovations, how to come up with innovative projects, how to motivate students for innovative ideas, and starting from the innovative idea, take it forward to the form of project, how to write a good project report, and then how to file a patent. So that is a big journey and a hard-working part. But yes, we promote innovations among faculty and students. We promote research in our faculty and we guide them. We have a research team chaired by Dr. Gill, wherein we guided each and every step to faculty, how to even write a research paper, and how to take it to a Scopus or SCA indexing level.
Mm-hmm.
And keeping in pace with our vision and mission.
Yes.
So we align faculty, management and students with us. In addition to our curriculum, we give exposure to our students in terms of KUKA robotics lab, automation lab, automobile lab, and another updations in terms of emerging areas and new technologies. So we even have a student career development cell, wherein we not only teach our students or train our students for soft skills, we train them for aptitude part, vocabulary, verbal reasoning, and technical preparation for GATE exams, public sectors, and obviously campus placement rights here.
So follow-up question on that. How well is the university promoting startup environment, ecosystem and entrepreneurship? Suppose students have to get kick-started from the college itself. So what are the provisions or any activity going on around that side, from the college side?
So we keep on applying for university and AICT grants for startups. And recently even AICT, although it's a COVID era or a post-COVID era, but still AICT has come up with a lot of faculty development and student development grants, wherein we have applied for faculty development programs in terms of emerging areas. We have applied for student grants and institute grants, for conference, for workshops, for FDPs, for sports grants and other kind of options. Yes, university is giving us special initiatives and providing additional help in terms of startups besides AICT. Yes, we are getting a good support.
Got it. Understood.
And we are coming with innovative ideas and incubation center also.
Got it. So there is a good platform that the college is providing for the startups to kickstart and bootstrap and give shape to their ideas.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. So, sir, moving on to the last question. If you were to counsel any student, what would be your advice, any suggestions for the students on how to go ahead with the decision-making process of selecting a college or a stream? Because I recall that phase is quite confusing. You have a dilemma which stream to go to, which college to go to, what are the parameters that one should consider. So any thoughts, any ideas for the students who will be visiting our website and will be seeing this video on how to go about that?
Yeah, your question is quite relevant, and most of the parents even call us like, sir, just guide us. My student has scored so many percentage. This is the rank, so much percentage is there. Which college to join, which university to join. A lot of options are there.
Correct.
So my question is quite simple. Get a reference from industry people or top academia because they are the better judge. Second is, first is take the guidance from the best guides in the market. Second is see the placement record of the college or a university. See the academic growth, technical part, skill set in the student, because why engineering has come up to a competitive level and why our upcoming or budding engineers have been exposed, because they were lacking the skill set required by the industry.
Correct. It was a match that could happen.
Yes, that gap could have been bridged. Unfortunately, it is there. But yes, we always say, prepare yourself according to the requirement.
Yes.
So if industry required some particular skill set, so engineer should be accordingly that. And if a student is getting a placement in 7th semester and is happily going out as a good final shape product in the industry, yes, that kind of advice is always given to the students and parents should follow the success story of the people and see how many students and at what package they have been placed and what is the capability besides academics that they are having. It's not only percentage, it's the capability and skill set that a student has learned from its alma mater.
Right. Very well said, sir. So I have one more question. What we have seen in the university is that we do not get a very diverse pool of students. Let's say a university in Punjab will primarily get students from Punjab. So any insights on how colleges and universities could be more welcoming to the students of different backgrounds and ethnicities? Because we have seen in international management schools also that they emphasize quite a lot on diverse pool. So how can Indian universities and institutions can take that step?
Roji, if we talk about our own institute, we have a mixed blend of students, not only from India, from abroad also.
Okay.
Students from Nepal, Bhutan, but we have students from almost all the states of the India.
Yes.
So we have a variety of ethnic culture. So we celebrate different cultural events, and in the starting, we make our students comfortable by organizing various kind of orientation and induction programs, wherein we make students comfortable in our culture and help them in adapting to the local culture. And sports officer in aligning those foreign students. We understand the taste of those students and ask them to perform on whether it is an annual event. We involve them in various cultural dance, folk dance, sports, and we try to involve even their parents also by making them a good connect.
Yeah, that's something ingenious actually. So you basically create an environment wherein people can exchange their ideas, cultures, and festivals. Right.
Yes.
So that's pretty much Dr. Ishbir. It was really nice talking to you, and we'll stay in touch.
Same here, Roji.
Sure, sir. Thank you for taking out time, and have a good day.
Most welcome, sir, and same to you.
Thank you, sir.